get asked all the time, please, how are you able to grow your glutes while eating Nigerian food? A lot of people think that you have to choose between culture and your fitness goals, and that's a very big lie. I'm a busy mom, a wife, a working professional with a 9 to 5, and these meals that you see here are example of how I'm able to stay consistent to see this result. So today I'll be showing you guys how to prep jollof rice, how to make vegetable soup, aka Efo Riro, and last and not the least, I'm going to be showing you how to prep beans and plantain for their maximum growth. So let's get right into it. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, hi, welcome to Body by Liz. Here I coach busy women how to lose weight and gain glutes without extreme dieting or spending hours at the gym. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and welcome to the family. So let's get right into it. All right, I call this the jollof game. The secret here is not the rice itself, it's actually the protein and how you prepare your rice. For me, I typically bake my rice. I don't cook them, and that's because that way it actually helps me to control the oil that I add in it. Yes, you heard me right, I bake my rice. And if you're curious to know how I actually achieve this Nigerian jollof looking rice in front of you, then comment jollof and I'll give you a little bit of more detailed video. I kind of like attach a little bit of a scene here showing you how I was able to like mix it up and then throw it into the oven. When you're preparing this jollof rice, make sure that you wrap up a lot on your tomato base. That's where the rice looks richer and fuller, and make sure that your oil is on a lower side. And at the same time, for your protein, make sure that you're baking it instead of frying. You can still get a fried looking, healthy, yummicious, delicious chicken without actually deep frying it. This rice is usually my go-to lunch. This way it kind of like keeps me full until dinner and I don't have to snack in between. For dishing it out, I like pairing it with steamed veggies, so this way I kind of like get some extra fiber in it. But sometimes when I'm in a rush, honestly, my rice and my chicken is more than enough. The most important thing is that for glute gain, we need higher protein. So you want to make sure that when you're dishing out your food, you want to make sure that the carb is on the lower side and your protein is on the higher side, because that's how you gain those booties. All right, let's talk about one of my favorites, the snatched Efo. That's what I call it. My gosh, I love Efo. I love Efo. Kind of funny, but it's true. Don't laugh at me, please. Mind your business. Yes, I love F4. But anyways, let's get back into business. So how to prep this F4 is very little oil. You can see that there's barely any oil in it, and it still comes out looking delicious. When you're working out, if your goal is to lose weight and keep your curves, you want to make sure that you're racking up on a lot of fiber. The good thing about F4 is that it's very rich in micronutrient that helps you in healing and recovering after your heavy days. This basically keeps me away from like the late night snacking. Another sweet thing, I don't know, should I let them know? Okay, so I pair this up with lean swallow. Lean swallow is like the best alternative healthy version of your swallow to your typical eba, amala, pounded yam, semo. Anybody that tells you that you can eat amala, eba, pounded yam, and semo while still in fitness, that's a very big lie. It's impossible, because those foods are very high in preservative, one, and especially if you're here in Canada or in any other Western world, they're very high in preservative, and also they're very high in very unhealthy carbs. So that's something that you just cannot eat if your goal is to lose weight and keep your carbs. This is where lean swallow comes in. So in lean swallow, 1 cup alone, you're getting approximately 15 grams of fiber. Yes, you heard me. That's 50% of how much of the total fiber that you need as a woman for a day. You're getting 10 grams of protein. The carbs I don't want to mention because I'm not certain, and I don't want to boo you guys and give you the wrong number, but it's on a very low side compared to your traditional swallows. And at the same time, calories alone ranges between 320 to 400 and something, depending on the size that you're making. Can everybody just shout hallelujah? Can somebody say glory? Like, who came up with this idea? This is amazing. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit more information on lean swallow with you guys later on, but that's not the purpose of this video. So how I actually eat my soup, my F4, my vegetable soup, is with lean swallow. So I'm getting a lot of fiber, keeping me full from the lean swallow. I'm getting protein, I'm getting extra protein from my F4, and I'm getting my macronutrients. So on your heavy day, if your goal is to lose weight and to gain glutes, F4 is one food that you just cannot do without. You need this kind of healthy F4 in your fridge. Let's talk about the ultimate fuel. I call it the ultimate fuel because beans is a powerhouse of slow digesting carbs and plant based protein, and this is the kind of food that you need on your heaviest leg day. This combination here keeps you full, gives you the strength to power through your workout. Now, for me personally, I love plantain, and if you're someone like me that loves plantain, the tip here for preparing your beans and plantain is avoiding deep frying. If you still like the fried version of your plantain, go ahead and air fry it. I personally don't like air frying. I don't like deep frying my plantain. I just feel like they are not healthy enough, and that's just the easiest way to rack up an extra oil, and that's not the goal for me. So yeah, if you want to join the, what name should I give us? Anyways, if you want to join my gang, let's just put it that way, in terms of boiling your plantain and your beans. By the way, the taste, the combination of boiled plantain and beans, oh la la, it's heavenly. Like, it's amazing. If you're going to try out this combination, comment beans and then let me know. That way I'll be looking out for your final results and how it tastes. But yeah, cooking it together this way saves you more on calories, saves you more on some extra fat and whatnot. So yes, the combination of beans and plantain is one of the staples that you want to have in your fridge if your goal is to lose weight and keep your carbs. Consistency isn't about being perfect, it's about being prepared. These 3 meals that I've showed you guys here takes me about 2 hours on a Sunday and saves me the entire week. If you want the exact grocery list for this meal that I've shown you here, leave the Nigerian flag in the comments and I will send it directly to you. If you're new on here and you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. Welcome to the family. I'm so excited to have you here, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.